is the king. King only so long as we call him king. Let that traitor perish while his treason is still black upon his lips. For by the law of God, no knight who is false can win in combat with one who is true.
All this I do swear on the hilt of my sword.
Gather round the campfire, all gamers and friends. I have a tale to tell. You'll want to stay to the end to hear the legend of the scene, the most amazing of men, the slayer of demons. You need to pay your respect. So relight the fire with chit-chat and sit back, stare into the ink-black night and think back to when knights were actually clashing. I'll bring back the greatest of the clan. Now make way for Simclash. Some called him Hearn, the hunter of men. Some called him Viking, and some called him friend. He wore the antlers of the stag that first bested him. And when the clock strikes midnight, best not mention him. When the night arrives, wide-eyed knights, they get struck down. When he rides, he slices, sideswipes, and he shuts down all competition, every player on the board. Simclash of the Black Country, the way of the sword is to live by and die by the blade for the game. One encounter with him, and you are never the same. He is wild and untamed, with the blade cased in flame. Simclash the mighty, prepare for his reign.
Prepare for battle.
We ride out tonight, so hold on to your horse. Simclash out in front, so all must stay the course. Cause we travel and battle across every adventure. The mightiest of clans, Simclash at the center. We ride out tonight, so hold on to your horse. Simclash out in front, and all must stay the course. Cause we travel and battle across every adventure. The mightiest of clans, Simclash at the center. Onwards, my good men. And women, and of course my gender progressive friends, basically all of you, onwards! For Simclash rides tonight, and we will follow him until we die. Well, maybe not till I die, but until it looks really very dicey indeed, and even then, I will stand by him. Onwards! It's not just epic gaming, but I pray you come along as Simclash finds new games to stumble upon as we tumble onto places in the multiverse. Simclash will improvise and rumble in unrehearsed, unbeatable, uncheatable, like some kind of voodoo, unless he's interrupted by Tiggy and Moo, his allies, his familiars, and a bit of a pain if they lay across the keyboard in the middle of the game. That's an absolute nightmare. Get off the keyboard!
Blind to all save his own grief and sick in the soul.
Now can you see why you need Simclash in your life? He burns through each quest like I burn through these mics. From Valheim to Embervale, enshrouded in armor. He's larger, he's faster, game starter, all father. Paranormal investigator, ordained minister, so he can take down foes and conquer the sinister. The lord of the realm, he's the best of the best. And if you watch his Twitch stream, you'll be very impressed. We ride out tonight, so hold on to your horse. Simclash out in front, so all must stay the course. Cause we travel and battle across every adventure. The mightiest of clans, Simclash at the center. We ride out tonight, so hold on to your horse. Simclash out in front, and all must stay the course. Cause we travel and battle across every adventure. The mightiest of clans, Simclash at the center.
Behold! The sword of power.
Morning. Wow, that needs oiling. Right, so welcome to, this is me discovering a new survival crafting game. I have pretty much every survival crafting game I can think of. I'm just trying to find the one that I can have as my next series. Don't know what any of those means, so let's just go with that. So the reason I chose this one first is because this one actually launches out of early access next week. So first of all, it must be almost, you know, feature complete. It must be, because it's coming out, like, I think it's the 14th. Which is like 4 days. It might be the 18th, which is like, what, 8 days from now? I can't remember which one.
The virus in your blood is starting to activate.
So
You need to find
I
a
thought I'd
cure.
start with this one, because if this is good
For
and I
all of
enjoy it and I decide to start playing it, then if they have any kind of launch, like any specials on Twitch or anything for launch,
Previous expedition was
then
lost. We only know their
I'll
last
be ready.
reported location.
Track them down and find a cure. Come back.
Communication lost. Resource compartment lost. Brake system failure. Control lost. Initiating emergency landing procedure.
oh look, my green screen is not quite in the right place.
Emergency landing procedure completed.
Why does this voice sound like the Subnautica one? I think I'll take that. Oh my word. My chair feels really far away from the screen today. No idea why. What's going on? What's this? Okay, how do I get out of the screen? Okay, I don't. I'll take the family photo. Okay, let's get out of it.
We arrived at the source of the signal.
Ah. The hell is that? Wow, this is actually quite a nice... This is actually quite a nice looking game, to be fair.
Symptoms of a virus activity detected. Check your health regularly.
What's this in my... What's this that keeps appearing on my screen? It's all gone to hell. Everything has been screwed up since we went down there. Our immunity is decreasing, we are getting sicker and running out of energy. Our equipment is malfunctioning. And then there's this Noah situation. We should never have sent this expedition. Our place is on the space station. The power blew out again, the door is locked. I'll check if the beacon tower has a compatible battery. That's a lot of... Morning. Welcome in. And an 18. That is so close. I'm trying to find my next survival crafting game, and this one releases very soon. It's like it comes out of early access like next week, I think. And I quite like it. It's quite a nice looking game. A solid state battery. I can't believe whoever wrote that note downstairs that was like, I don't know where I'm going to get a battery to power this laptop. Oh no, I'll have to go and have a look for a battery to power this laptop. It was like literally just above you.
New radio message received.
I'm not overly keen on these messages I have to read, and the fact that there's no like exit menu button. I have to just keep pressing escape, which is fine, but I feel like you could at least put me a button to get out. How are you feeling today anyway? We didn't get the cure, but we found out that 400 years ago, before the calamity, research was conducted and something was discovered. We came down under the dust and were so close. That's when it all started going to hell. Noah went crazy and started hearing voices. That bastard stole all data, airship, and broke our equipment. A bastard stole all data, airship. That's really weird sentence. I don't know why. He left us to die and fled to his hideout at the greenhouse tower. He's dangerous as all hell. Yeah, well, I'm exactly the same. I woke up at 3:45. I've had enough time to set this up, make a coffee, and then that's it. The communication ports are not working. They are blocked by something from within, but we can't determine what. It's as if this world doesn't want to let us send messages. The virus is wreaking havoc on our bodies and we are getting weaker and weaker. The conditions here greatly accelerate its effect. If anyone reads this, beware. This world is not our home anymore. We are not welcome. Okay. So, what we're looking at here is we left our planet due to this yellow fog, and it hurts. I'll take the first aid kit, machine parts. I don't know what this is.
Module has been completed.
Extract raw resource from object remains. Needs an additional energy to operate. What, is this a 3D printer? Is that what you're telling me, game? Oh no, are you well? Are you well? No, it doesn't look well. Now, what I have noticed is this thing that's appeared. Oh, you can't see. It appears on screen. Look, this thing keeps appearing on screen. And I don't know what it is. Almost like a scanner of sorts. Trying to work out if it could have a button. It's most likely to have a button around about. Oh, so this. Interesting. I will take a broken extractor because, you know, a broken extractor is marginally better than no extractor. There's a ladder here. Oh no, sorry, it's the staircase. That's where I came from. Okay, well, I guess we're going upstairs. Or partial stairs. Oh, no, we're not going upstairs. The problem with these closed earphones, these closed headphones, is they don't half cause your ears to get warm and itchy. So I'm guessing I'm not allowed up here, but this looks really tempting up here, look. No, it won't let me. Right. Okay, so what do I do now? Craft an extractor tool using the suit printer. Okay, so how do I craft an extractor tool? This is the suit printer, I think. Okay, I've got an extractor. What does the extractor do, game? What is this? I half expected that guy there to get up and attack me. Thankfully, I don't play horror games all that much, so that's unlikely to happen. Am I doing anything with these things, or am I just breaking them for the sake of it? Like, am I gathering these as materials, is what I want to know. Is this how you, like, mine materials? Glass, metals. Yes, this is how you mine materials then. So this is my pickaxe. I like how it just explodes into loads of bubbles. I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like those bubbles are going into the air with all the other particles. Then it's probably the cause of the problems on the planet. What is this? Oh. Why it won't let me? It's really weird how the mouse actually locks itself when you're holding that button down, mining something. I managed to repair the research station. There are a few old blueprints preserved on the memory card, but the most important one is the scanner. It is necessary to complete its research and craft it. After that, it should scan certain objects in the world so we can acquire more data for blueprint research. I need a battery to run the device. I dug out this old power box from the ruins. There should be some batteries inside. I'm guessing that the game is made by people who English isn't the first language, or maybe it's just because it's early morning and I'm not quite awake, but a lot of the writings in the computers kind of don't seem to make too much sense. Or maybe it's some kind of oh, another solid state battery. Or maybe it's just that the person is supposed to be losing it. Possibly. Can I go through this wall? It's nice that it's not a randomly generated world as well at the moment, because I'm not gonna lie, I am getting a bit tired of these random generated worlds that don't really make sense. I think that's one of the things I appreciated about Enshrouded, is that the world was sort of handcrafted. And I guess I liked that about Subnautica as well. That world was like... Okay, E to use. I don't understand. Oh no, I nearly destroyed that building over there. That would have been funny. So look, when that lands, you can actually... I say... Oh look, so I can actually... Oh, actually, that's really fun. I quite like that mechanic. I could just mine materials that are going past. Oh. Oh no. That wasn't me. You didn't say that. Interestingly, I got an achievement for doing that, but actually no Steam achievement has popped up anywhere. That was a bit weird. What's this? Oh no. Are you telling me that I can break all of these towers? Okay, now that's kind of fun. Just destroying towers. Can I destroy that whole satellite dish? Excuse me, what am I doing? Okay, so I'm guessing that I now have this as my new home. This looks damaged. Ooh. Look at that big one over there. Ooh, one here as well. Uh-oh. Look away, it wasn't me. Don't know what happened there. That building just inexplicably fell. Nothing to do with me. Okay, so right trigger is pump it. Louder. Pump it. Louder. Okay, I think I want to get in this then, I guess. It hasn't told me anything else. Check the airship. What do you mean by check the airship? Pick up the research station from the workshop. So it's nice that it's telling me what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to, well, but like maybe a marker on my map or something. This looks like a research station, yes. placement, the floor inside. Whereabouts in the floor inside? Like what, smack bang in the middle of the floor? 'Cause that's a very weird place for it. It won't let me butt it up against the wall, and if I put it here, I feel like I'm interfering with the controls. I mean, maybe there like that. I've got to insert a solid state battery. Use resources to analyze discovered research patterns. Okay, that didn't stay long enough for me to have a look at. Right, repair patches. I'm guessing that's what I need. I have a new blueprint of a repair patch. What do I do with said repair patches? Also, where do I put this picture? My family. So do I have them in my inventory? Suit printer. Nope. Blueprints. So how do I use these repair patches, game? I know. Oh, scanner. This is the thing that keeps popping up on screen that nobody else but me can see. Because it's just behind the microphone here. For you anyway, not for me. Also, I just realised I looked at behind the microphone wrong. So, according to that, the suit printer... repair patches. Scanner. Right, let's make 5 repair patches. These feel a bit weird. It's like a what? Plaster?
Risk of starvation.
What do you mean a risk of starvation? Well, I just started the game. Starved me to death, yes. Is that repaired now? Yeah, I think I've repaired it. So, okay, that's useful. Right, so what do I have to eat around here, game? You're telling me I'm starving, but you haven't given me any food. Can I maybe... And where's my gun thingy gone? It's quite interesting. I quite like the I quite like the mechanic of shooting things. I quite think that's quite fun. But what I don't understand is why it's not really telling me what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, all I know is that I'm on this planet. The planet is polluted. I'm guessing we polluted it. And I say we, I mean, I don't know. I might not be human for all I know. I want to destroy some buildings. So I think I'm done here, honestly. Craft a simple insect lure in the device fabricator. What's a device fabricator? Oh, so I have to craft a device fabricator before I can... Actually, that's why I don't know what a device fabricator is. So do I now have it, or do I just have the blueprint for it? Synthetic compound. Well, how do I make synthetic compound then? Okay, from synthetics, of which I've got loads of because I keep scanning them weird balls that are floating around. Right, I now have 4. I now have a device fabricator, which I could only assume is a 3D printer.
Risk of dehydration.
A bed? Are you kidding me, game? An insect catcher, a simple insect lure. Lure.
Printing completed.
And then place the lure in. Place the luau in. Hang on, why can't I? Oh, that one had disappeared, that's why I could get it. Damn you. I mean, this feels very polluted planet to me. So, the problem I'm having already, I only just started, is my airship isn't big enough. So, and I also need craft a water condenser. See, if I make a water condenser in here, I'm not going to have room for it.
Printing completed.
Catwalk outside. Requires a condenser membrane. Everything requires something else, look. It's crazy. I feel like if we're condensing water out of the air here, it's not going to be drinkable. Oh, I've got to lower the lure. Build the water purifier. So this is not big enough. I can't live in here. I can't live like this. Requires dirty water, don't we all? I'm actually dying of starvation and thirst. So I'm wondering if there's a way to automate collecting these. And can I make this bigger? Like, I know I can make it bigger because I've seen them bigger, but can I do that like right now? Am I capable? That's what I want to know. Oh, I can place, this is my picture, I can place it on the wall. Okay, but not, maybe not family. Huh? I don't understand. Does that break or?
Printing completed.
I need a drink. How do I drink? There we go. I will live to see another day. How do I make bottle? My inventory's full. No, my inventory isn't full, is it? No, pretty sure my inventory's not full. Can I make bottles? I probably need the electric cooker next. There's no chance of me getting a bed in here, surely not.
Printing completed.
I don't understand about the bottle. Oh wow.
Hydration level is decreasing.
I mean, arguably, I have just had a drink. And arguably my hydration level is decreasing. Like, as soon as you've had a drink, your hydration level decreases, surely. How do we make bottles? So I'm guessing a good start is just to craft everything. Especially the airship builder, which hopefully I can make my airship bigger. So that maybe I can fit a bed in here. There is a furniture fabricator and a small storage box. Well, that will come in useful. So we will get that recipe. And then the suit printer can make empty bottle. Oh, that's how we make the empty bottles. Okay, and then I can grab the dirty water, put it in here. Where does it put the dirt from the water? That's what I don't understand. Also, what are you doing? Is that because there's something on it? Is this what's going on here? Something's on the cable and it's... Take lettuce. I mean, I guess cook the lettuce. Cook lettuce. Use water. Boil it. Ooh, boiled lettuce. I mean, I can't say anything that I'd rather eat right now, honestly. I might even make myself some for breakfast. Boiled lettuce. All that flavour. Ooh. Okay, so using the suit printer. Oh, is dinner ready? Ah, see, so healthy now. So, is the lure... How did I lure a lettuce? I noticed I've gone from a game where I have to say pure to a game where I have to say lure. What the hell? Is this it telling me that I've got something? This is what I want to know. I don't understand how... Are there, like, rampant lettuces running around down there? I now have no bottles. I can only carry 5 bottles at a time. I mean, I have no bottles with water is what I meant to say. Oh, it's already got water in it. Oh, I could just put... Oh, that's useful. I could just keep putting water in the lettuce. In the thing. I'm using the same bottle with the polluted water out there, and then I'm putting it into that, and then putting it back into the clean water. So, is it worth sending that back down again then? So I think I'm ready to move on. No, I'm not ready to move on. Is this broke, by the way? No, because it's not spinning anymore. So it's a one-time use.
Printing completed.
Ooh. I got a dust moth. I bet you... Oh, hang on. It's going to expire in 24 hours. Better boil the hell out of it then. So, what did I need to make the airship bigger? That's what I want. Suit printer. Airship builder. What does it need? Electric elements and a synthetic compound. How do I make electric elements and synthetic compounds? Okay. Not using anything I have here. We're gonna eat like kings today now. We have a boiled dust moth. I mean, yummy. So how did I make synthetic compound out of synthetics? Was it in my suit printer? Oh, actually, yes, this is it. Electric elements need silicone. As silicone. How do I make silicone? Is there anything different floating around? I'm gonna, before I leave this building, I'm just gonna quickly scan around, make sure that I haven't left anything behind. Just in case there's any silicone. There's silicone. I like that, how they just... See, look. I can break down my pod that I came down in. Oh, nice. What you having? Nice. Not a bathtub. No, it's a wheelbarrow. Okay, let's have a look if there's anything back where I came from. I've been naughty this week. I've had way too many Greg's breakfasts. Like every morning I finished streaming, or like I was on my way to work on Monday and I was like, I really need like a quick breakfast, so it was that. So I'm hoping that today I can be a bit more sensible and go and get something that's not. Hang on a minute. I don't understand. From over here, there was something that I could scan. And I thought it was the pod, but it's not. Because I can't scan that pod at all. But from over here, it looked like I could. No. Interesting. So I still don't know where to get silicone from. Yeah, there doesn't look like there's any around here, so I think...
Risk of dehydration.
Oh no. Are you kidding me? I'm dying of thirst again. There we go. Am I dying of hunger as well? If this is the only way to get materials, I'm going to find this game a little bit annoying, if I'm completely honest. Oh, I've got no engines. Well, you didn't tell me I've got no engines. How do I make engines? Suit printer? Machine parts. I need to make these electric elements, but I don't have any silicone. And I don't know how to get silicone. I don't have much water. I might have to... so what recipes have I got in here? I can make a furniture fabricator, which also needs silicone. I guess I can learn the recipe though, can't I? No, I can't learn the recipe because I don't have the silicone. Okay. Interesting. I'm struggling to figure out how I'm supposed to get started. I quite like this, but if this is the only way I'm ever going to get materials, it's going to get very old very fast. As an example, Raft has like those traps around the outside of the craft. Obviously, I don't have traps because I'm not flying around anyway, so it's pointless. But I mean, they'd better add something like that that just gradually gets materials over time, because this is going to get, like I said, this is going to get old. I need a new lure. How do I make the lure? Now this is the problem I've got, is I don't... Oh, here we go, right. Lure. Why can't I craft it? I have no metals. Helm research station. Is that what I've got behind me? I think so. I need a condenser membrane. Always need condenser membranes. Do I have anything I can cook?
Printing completed.
No.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Yes, of course it is. Like, as soon as I've had a drink, my hydration level is decreasing. So none of these components that I'm collecting, none of them are silicone. That's the problem. And I can't build engines at all. So, lure. So I've got one of those, I have to keep crafting there, they're disposable. I've got that, that's not disposable. That's built. I can't put a bed down. I mean, where the bloody hell am I going to fit a bed in here? I could probably craft a storage box. That might be useful. I don't really have enough stuff in my inventory to worry about it at the moment. So there's nothing I can craft in there that I need right now. What I don't understand, I still don't understand where the dirt out of the water goes. So what you can do is you can come to this, and it can take up to 20 water, so you can actually put water in that and it just gets it out your inventory, which then means you can use that bottle for dirty water. So the problem I've got is I can't go anywhere at the moment. That's the problem I've got, is I'm stuck here and I don't know how to get silicone or silicon. I actually don't know, because there's two different things, isn't there? There's one that actually ends in an E, which is silicone, and then there's silicon. My suit printer can make electric elements from silicon and machine parts from metal and synthetic compound. I wish I could. I don't think that works though. I don't know. I can't make. Can I even make a luau? Can I go to the luau in Stardew Valley? Why have I got no metals as well? This is what I don't understand. It won't let me craft metals, but I swear I've got parts. Where do I get metals from? So all of this stuff that's floating around isn't metal. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Calories level is decreasing.
Will you stop warning me that I'm dying, love? Honestly, I think if I was in this situation, I would probably just jump off the building. What are you? Everything that's floating around is synthetics. So where am I supposed to get the metal from if I can't move from this building? Am I missing something? Is there something blatant that I'm missing? I mean, this is metal. These are metal. Also, I've just got loads of synthetics. Can I not make metal out of synthetics? Look, new synthetic metal. I have 4 metals. There absolutely has to be something I'm missing. Why does it let me come out here? It's a nice looking game and it's a nice idea for a game, but I'm not enjoying it yet. I feel like I need to get the airship moving to get some enjoyment out of it, because all I can do is walk around this one building, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've already got everything that I can get from this building. I can get a poster. It's not a very nice poster, if I'm honest. Have I been across there? I mean, we are on a like a diseased planet, so it kind of makes sense. I quite like the detailed graphics, you know, the close up and everything. It's quite nice, but yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of fog. Why can't I use this? Like, it seems very arbitrary is what my problem is. It doesn't tell me, if you know what I mean. I can mine these things with the yellow, but why am I not allowed to mine this? This looks like a machine part, or if not that, metal. This tower, this is metal. Why can't I mine this? You're going to give me a gun that gets raw materials out of like the environment, then the least you can do is actually let me take it from the environment. Does that make sense? Like, all I can get from the air is synthetics. That building's got big metal support struts. Why can't I get them?
Risk of dehydration.
I mean, I'm sorry, game, but I probably will dehydrate. I'll probably dehydrate by the time I make any progress in this. I feel like I'm missing something blatant, and I can't get my head around what it is. Like, can't I extract this entire capsule? This came down from space. Surely this is made from metal. See, I can't find any metal or whatever else I need. As silicon and metal, that's what we're looking for. So yeah, I'm not... It keeps popping up that scanner. Now, if I remember correctly, I tried to make that scanner and I didn't have all the parts. Oh, here we go. This might be it, actually. Wow, an 18 and a 17 as the first two rolls of the game. That's pretty decent, to be fair, today.
Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Oh, here we go. This is all it was. Wow, the random number generator's a bit weird today. Also, I'm dying of thirst again. So can I scan the... I feel like I need to be able to break this capsule down over here. Oh, shut up about the hydration. Am I starving to death already, man? Nah, Shadow, it's getting worse. No, quit while you're ahead. Oh no, you're gonna get... I don't even know. You're gonna get silenced.
Because this group is full of weirdos.
Hi, Shadow. Welcome in. Hey, this feels like it's quicker now. Okay, so now I can scan stuff as well. So I'm guessing this will unlock the recipe for... Yay, you did it! Well done. Perseverance, that is. It would be nice if I could move on in this game instead of just being stuck here forever. Let's see what we got. We can scan this. Make airship fly. I'm not too bad. I don't know what I'm doing in this. The game's not very forthcoming as to what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, critical failure is 1. If you get a 1, it's you've been silenced in the channel. Which, for the most part, it's only like what, 30 seconds, something like that. But like for Shadow especially, that they are, because they're a mod, they actually lose moderator status. So generally, it's not too bad. You just can't put a message in chat for like 30 seconds or so. But when you're a mod and you lose moderator, it's a whole ordeal. I have to go traipsing through all of the moderator things and remod people. But hey, there's got to be a bit of a risk, hasn't there? So I still haven't found metal.
Risk of starvation.
Yeah, there is risk of starvation. What a timing for a risk of starvation message. At the moment, not gonna lie, not enjoying it too much. I'm just grabbing one today because this weird, horrible, sick coloured one. I don't know what it is. What is it? The colours on the box. I'm guessing it's peach or bath. Not bath. Not TH. I feel like I need to die. That really isn't pleasant. How can anybody make like jelly beans that taste horrible and sell them? That's what I don't get. That is disgusting. That is actually disgusting. Honestly, a little, but also a little bit like rubber, like rubbery, like burnt rubber sort of thing. It's such a weird flavour. Thankfully, it's just sugar in the middle. You know what I mean? It's just the flavour of them is... Oh wow, that was gross. That is by far the worst one in there. I have no idea. Nobody's spoken about any of it. I'm pretty sure that I can make a simple insect lure. I could maybe get some more food.
Printing completed.
You told me I'd got... Hang on, game. You told me that I'd got 24 hours to eat that food. I'd be up for it, but yeah, I don't know what else is going on. Oh, also, I recently found out, I was reading an article about it, that Zekas, the guy who made Lethal Company, hasn't done an update in a while because he's been too busy playing Reaper. And he says he loves Reaper, he's really enjoyed it, and he actually said that there's a bunch of things that he thinks could improve Reaper, and he might add large objects into like that require more than one person to get into Lethal Company. As a result of it, he says the mechanic of trying to get like two people to sort of coordinate is actually really fun. So this is a ship's engine. So can I now make a ship's engine? Also, we've got something. Hey, we got a dust moth. I can eat my boiled lettuce. Tasty boiled lettuce. That barely... I mean, that was about as sustainable, you know, as... There was about as much sustenance in that as you would expect. So, can I make engines? I need to make engines. Come on, game. Engine and fuel. I have one metal missing, and I still don't know where to find metal or silicone. Silicone. Oh, me boiled dust moth is ready. Ah, my lips are watering just thinking about boiled dust moth. So can I scan those? Yeah, they do. And they're not as bad as some people are like, insects are horrible. Like we, the one year, for a bit of a laugh, we got the, what was it? I'm a Celebrity board, not the board game, but like there was it was like a wheel, like the Bean Boozled, and it had all of the different like snack foods and things that you'd see in it. We had that, and actually I ate all the crickets out of the pack. They were actually quite nice. They were like, put a bit of salt on them, and they were kind of just like eating crisps. Well, I'm still walking backwards and forwards, hoping that something jumps out at me. Metal! Hang on, game. Because metal's heavy, does it only... Do I just have to stand here and hope I'm lucky? Metal. Found metal. So hang on, does that mean there's a silicon one somewhere? So I still don't see any, like... Anyway, I can research that thing that required metal. So I've now got engines. Yo, that's not metal, is it? That is. Okay, so I'm getting something. What's this require? This still requires the silicon. So what have I got in here now? Have I got anything new? Synthetic fuel. I can make an engine which needs synthetic compounds. Don't we all need synthetic compounds? It's like every single crafting recipe needs a synthetic compound. I guess I'm just going to craft as many of these as I can. So, if I'm completely honest, at the moment, I'm not enjoying this all that much. It's a bit... It's very, Oh yeah, tell me about it. They are so tiny. You can get a giant pack, because they're actually really tasty. I actually really quite like them. But, as you said, they are... It has to go on the catwalk. On the catwalk. I do my little strut on the catwalk. Yeah, that's the only problem.
Flight speed reached.
That is the biggest problem with them. If you get a small pack, you're like, well, that wasn't enough. You could literally like, oh, they're gone. But if you get a big pack, you sit and eat them all in one pack, in one sitting, and just go, what am I doing with my life? So I understand why they only put a few in a pack. Okay. We've finished building the airship. Can I now go? I can. Let's fly to that building there that's flashing a light at me.
Mission started. Find a cure for the virus. Send it to the space station. Save humanity.
But didn't the space... Hang on, why did I leave the space station? I don't remember. I thought it exploded or something. Oh, stop. How do I get... How do I... There's metal. I need metal. Let me... No. How do I... Oh. This building will be okay if I remove the supports, won't it? Oh. That's where I get the silicon from, look. I just got some silicon. So I'm kind of. So I don't like the game all that much. I don't like so what a lot of people like about survival games is they like just you know what most people like about them is just the not knowing what to do. I think that's what a lot of people like about them. That's not what I like about them. I like being able to explore. And as you saw there, I didn't have anywhere to explore. And it was annoying me. I was like, I can't explore. I'm on a single tower in the middle of nowhere. I can't leave it. I like it to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing at least. And this wasn't.
Uncharted area. The preliminary analysis started.
Okay, how do I actually...
Completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Okay. I won't be able to use that lure. I won't be able to lure the pure. What the hell? Oh, I've got a cosmic cat. Well, now we're talking. It's the best game ever now. If I destroy this, is the entire building gonna just collapse or something? No, but I am getting metals for doing it, so... Can't fault that. So I already know what the next game in this particular series. So essentially what's happening is, at the moment, is I'm trying to find my next survival game. The one that I'll play, like, on stream. So essentially, Enshrouded and Valheim, my two favourites. I'm kind of waiting for them to do a nice update on them before I could go back. So I'm trying to find one to sort of tide me over until they go back. Or until Subnautica 2 comes out. But there is... What's this? Oh, I need the scanner for this, I imagine. I can now make a radar. Yeah, so they still seem to be thinking it's going to come out like anytime soon. the general consensus seems to be. So yeah, I'm just trying to find one to tide me over. And I've had this for a while. I've got this, I've got Void Train. I know. Oh my word. I've still got to finish on stream the first one, to be fair. I mean, I have finished it. I finished it on the Xbox and I finished it on the PC, but I started it on stream, didn't I? Played it for 12 hours. I need to sort of just finish it off. Hang on a minute. What are you trying to I need to recharge this. So yeah, there is a new game coming out, I think the 18th, called Lost Skies. And that looks kind of like a Loft in a way. You yeah, you fly around what looks like Sky Islands in a hot air balloon, or one of these. And it actually looks really good fun, so probably will try that one, assuming it's any good. I will wait for Steam reviews, possibly, I don't know. I haven't got any bottles. So this is some kind of okay, this building's a lot bigger than it actually looked. I didn't think it was very big, but oil, metal. Oh, it's out of range. Battery. There's always a risk of dehydration, game. That's the trick. I'm always at the risk of dehydration. I've come all the way up here and there doesn't seem to be anything up here. Can I go in there though? Nope. Oh wow. Wow, you can't fall far, can you? Then again, I've probably got 0 health. I've just not paid any attention. Yeah, I haven't got a lot of health. Maybe I should have healed myself before jumping around. There we go, 100% health. Food and water. What's this power? Right, do I want to go back up there? Yes. I wanted to go into that building, didn't I? I have health now, so... Did I go in here? Doesn't look like it. There's stuff here. I'm very dark all of a sudden. Transformer, electric elements. Fuel. Are they gonna hurt me? They look like those moths. Why is my eye like that? Is that not a different game? There is a game called The Swarm, isn't there? I mean, they're welcome to them. Like, the way my character is, I don't think the organs are all that great, to be fair. Huh. Wow. You don't get many ads. The biggest problem with the ads on Twitch just recently is from me, for instance. That's weird. So I have it set to like the bare minimum to have no pre-rolls. So I have it to like 3 minutes an hour. I always intend to do it manually as well. Like actually go to the thing and actually go, right, we're going to take a break now, and go and take a break. But I always get just too engrossed. It's too difficult to do. Of course, my whatever you said. I swear she said the calorie smell is decreasing. I am a little bit worried about this swarm. Like, in a world like this, there's materials everywhere. So why can't I make use of them? Like, that pile of rubbish there, look, there's a tyre there, that's got metal in it, it's got rubber in it. Why can I not use that? Do you know what I mean? In a game like Enshrouded or something, where you're in a sort of a fantasy world, there's not a lot of things that you can actually use. Oh, there's a lot of materials, raw materials, but in this, like, look, this whole platform I'm on is metal. Why can I not repurpose that metal? What is the arbitrary reason? Oh. Has it put pre-rolls on? Hang on. No, it says pre-rolls are off. The onions back? Oh. Oh, I know what you mean. I was like, what on earth do you mean? They are. And I completely forgot to get a fork. So if it does get selected, I will have to leave and go and get the fork and everything. So I think I've exhausted everything there is to do on this tower. But I did get some metal. So I did get some more metal. I did get some batteries. Oh, you had to use that one. She hates that sound. I felt like it was fitting for that one, so it remained on that, only on that one. So now I can make some new things. Right, well, because of that, I'm gonna have to go and get a fork. Because I can't put my fingers in here. The sound effect. I'm not gonna lie, it is disgusting. So, I'll be right back.
Rest is recommended.
I can't sleep. My ship isn't big enough to make a bed. Come on, game. Thankfully, there's like about 4 or 5 onions left in here. So yeah, I need. Apparently, I need to rest. Hang on. I guess we want the radar. Can I use this? Because I'm gonna need to eat as well. No, it won't let me because I'm on the... It's as I expected. I need copper. See, where do I put the bed? This is what I don't understand. I don't have room in here.
Completed.
This is what I mean by I don't understand. Oh. Oh, I can make this now. I'm not. I actually hate this. Oh no, the engine's inside the ship. They are so spicy. I'm actually dying.
Maximum flight speed reduced.
They've given me hiccups again. No. This is the end of me now. It was nice knowing you.
The limit of maximum flight speed reached.
There we go. I can sleep. Finally. Oh my word. Those are the worst. So yeah, if anybody really likes hot chili and stuff like that, I highly recommend the Psycho Onions Ghost Pepper. Although, if I'm honest, they're not the best pickled onions. The gherkins, they're actually really nice gherkins. But yeah, I feel like I'm dying now. Thankfully, I do still have a little bit of coffee. There we go, I feel better now. Right, so I think I can put some fuel in, maybe make some more fuel. Yep. Oh, pooey you, says the person that made me eat it. Right, there's a single light over there, so we're gonna head towards that. Also, I'm starving to death again, aren't I? Heaven forbid I should go like a few minutes without starving. So, the consensus so far, this isn't my sort of thing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't enjoy constantly needing to get food. As constantly as I have to. It's one thing I don't like in these games. Like Valheim and Shrouded as examples, the food just means that you've got more health. I can't craft another lure for food without actually any metal, and I don't have any metal. And there's no metal around. So yeah, this isn't the sort of thing I enjoy. Like, Subnautica, as an example, has the food and the water issue, but they're really easy to come by. You just have to nip out, grab
Calories level is decreasing.
grab a fish, and in fact, you don't even have to cook it. You could go out, just keep grabbing fish and eat them raw. But in this game, there is no food. So I have to harvest the food using that lure, and I can't just get the food with the lure because I need metal, and I don't know where there is any metal. So yeah, I'm not enjoying it. It might be better on easy. It might take away all 4 of those in the bottom right corner. But I'm well aware that that is like a trope in survival games, the food and the water. But
Hydration level is decreasing.
but you need a solution for it. Like, I imagine I will be able to farm. But like, what was that Lord of the Rings one? Return to Moria. Yeah, in Return to Moria,
Revised flight altitude zone. Risk of airship damage.
right, now my airship gets damaged as well. But yeah, in Return to Moria, you couldn't get food. Food was quite hard to come by.
A flying creature approaches the airship.
Huh.
A creature attached itself to the airship.
Okay. But the mechanic of the airship flying, that's alright. That's pretty easy to do. I kind of like the idea of flying between all of these different buildings. Now, have I parked that in a position where I can use the lure? Yes, I have. Right. Good. But yeah, the scarcity of the materials, needlessly, I'm not keen on. And I think that's what's ruining it for me at the moment. Food's hard to come by. Fair enough, but give me farms. Allow me to grow those dust lettuces that I don't understand why I can lure just like this. You know, don't make it so that to get food I have to get metal. Like, why is that? That doesn't even make sense. I mean, here's metal, but I can't use it. So yeah, that's my general idea about this. They've made it needlessly hard. I don't think it needs to be this hard. I wonder if I could change difficulty in the middle of the... No, it doesn't look like I could change it in the middle of a level. I just wanted to see if easy actually made it any difficult, any more different. Like, is it easier to go without food? I mean, am I asking too much? So yeah, that's my opinion on it. Like, they've made it too hard to get stuff. For no reason at all. That's what I think. I feel like I can hear something wandering around. It's have I got bottles of water? Yes, apparently I have. Well, not bottles of water, I've got bottles. That's what I needed, bottles. Can we put the water in here? No. Do we want to make some more bottles? Oh, I can make an insect lure. Lure.
Printing completed.
I can't put the dirty water in here. I can't put the dirty water in there without taking the clean water out, and I haven't got any it won't let me drink anymore. Oh, it will let me put the water in here though. Muhahaha. Oh, I have to press boil. More boiled moth for dinner. I want to like the game. I don't hate, you know, I think that even though the graphics are very grim and, you know, dark and etc., I think they work for what they're trying to achieve with it. And I like the idea of flying around from one old ruined building to another. And I appreciate that you can destroy certain buildings, like you can take a support out here and the whole thing would fall. But why can I only do it on certain buildings? Like, why can't I do it to that one? Why can I not break a support here and have that fall towards me so I can actually get on board? And I think that's my biggest qualm with the game at the moment. Is that I'm just moth ready, isn't it? Is that they've gone too far in some aspects, and I don't think they've gone far enough in others. Right, is there anything I can craft? Oh, I probably need some repair patches, to be fair. Is there anything I can craft in here? There's a wall I can destroy there, look. Right, where can I put this radar? Is this something to place? Or is this something... And those repair patches as well. So those repair patches, they stack into a pile of 5. What's that all about? They need to stack into a pile of 10. Have I not got bottles? I thought I had bottles. I'm going to put those 3 in here. So it does. So I got this because I liked the idea of flying from like a ruined building to another, but there's certain aspects of it where they've gone too far, I think. Like the food and the hunger is absolutely brutal. The water and the hunger. Now, water's not a problem. You just get it out of this, that's fine. But the food, you have to craft this lure, which requires metal. Hang on, where's the recipe? Suit printer. No, it's in this one. So you have to craft that, which requires 5 metal and 5 synthetics. Metal is not easy to come by. Like, this tower here is metal, but I can't get it. Oh, I can get some of it though. But it doesn't tell me. Oh no, that's copper. Oh, I'm out of charge. So it's not very forthcoming as to what you can and can't get. I know it's flashing now, but like, there's been some buildings where I've been able to destroy an entire strut and the building's collapsed, but not all of them. And I think a lot of people probably would enjoy this, but it's not my kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It probably does. So, like, I need metal, like, really badly. Look, this is metal. This is blatantly metal, but it won't let me get any of it. That was synthetics. And I think that's the thing, like, this is obviously like dirt, and I need something to plant because getting food is crippling me. Like, my character's down to half hunger already. You can't see that, hang on. I'm almost down to like half hunger already. And in order to, I mean, I've actually got another lure at the moment, so it's fine. But you can only use it 3 times. And this is how you get food. There we go, I've caught something. And what have I caught? I've caught a lettuce somehow. And then we put the lettuce in here. And you've got boiled lettuce, which sounds delightful. So you get dirty water out of this filter and you put it in there and it filters it. That's not a problem, honestly. It's the fact that, oh, there's a floating thing that looked metal. It wasn't metal. Oh, great, I found rotten food. Oh, now that's a new mechanic. So now you can waste all of your metal getting food that's not even edible. Brilliant. Oh, and also it says on there it will last you 24 hours. I mean 24 in-game hours. It lasts about 10 minutes. Look, I've got rotten food. So now I need a new lure. So I have to come here and craft another one, which is another 5 metals. And so far it's been pretty brutal. I want to go over there and get all that stuff, but I can't. I can't build across to it. I could fly across to it, of course, and I will do, but at the moment I'm trying to get my guys' hunger and everything sorted. So yeah, I'm finding it a bit hard so far. I'm not a sort of hardcore... What's that under that tower? What is that? Synthetics. It wasn't even anything I want. I can get synthetics anytime. That's so easy that there's some. Synthetics. Oh look, synthetics. There's some more copper up there. That's handy that I've got the copper. Uh-oh. There's a swarm of moths again. I don't think the moths actually do anything. So the game's playing its music like I'm going somewhere, but no game, I'm just going over here. So yeah, my idea at the moment is that there's no updates for Enshrouded, there's no updates for Valheim. Subnautica 2's not quite here, and so I thought I'll try something else. And so essentially that's what I'm doing. I'm just giving this a try. See if I enjoy it. So far, it's a bit hard for me. I'm, like I said, not a hardcore gamer. I don't put games on hard difficulties or anything. I want to just chill. I want to enjoy myself and have a good time and chill. So far, this isn't for me. So that would probably be really useful. Especially if there's less resources for food. Because, I'm sorry, but... Oh, food. New home. Can I live here? Well, there's bricks here. Why can't I, Well, there's actually nothing here for me. That's it. I came over here for that. Not even food I can eat. Oh, come on, game. What's that? Silicon. Yay! Silicon's another known materials that I've been really having problems finding. Oh, okay, well, bye. And it's things like that. I just think that's really cool. Like, you can destroy a building, but there's only certain buildings that are, obviously you can't destroy any buildings that are going to be part of a story, I'm guessing. Do we need fuel? Before we move on, that's the question. Do we need any fuel? My God, I get so out of breath so easily.
Printing completed.
Thank you, game. Where's my engine? Oh, I've got loads of fuel. What am I doing? Absolutely mental. Say, fuel, so much easier to get than food. Oh, metal. Okay, so where are we going to head next? There's a blue light and an orange light. We'll head towards those two and we'll pick which one when we get closer. I think that's what we'll do. So let's go. You say, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. This, you know, like getting in my airship and flying off to another building. I think this is kind of fun. But while I'm doing this, I should be able to mine things from here. I suppose if I'm playing it with a second player, they could be outside getting all the materials. So, you know, there's that. Like, that's silicon, isn't it? So if I get out of this, I can get silicon. Where's the door? The building gonna fall? Ah, gutted. See, I think it has a lot of good stuff going on, but I think there's a lot of stuff that's there that I don't think needed to be. The struggle in like a survival game is because you're starting with nothing, but in this one you're starting in a world that has metal, has refined metal, it has plastics, it has, like, you know, and you've got everything there. You've got concrete, you've got silicon, you've got metal. So why does it have to be so hard to get them? You know, why did you have to put that barrier there? Like, I need metal, there's some there. Which is great, but why can I not get that one there? It doesn't make sense to me. You're just arbitrarily saying, oh, you can't have that one, but you can have the one next to it. So that's what that's my 10 cents anyway. I'm enjoying them. I'm enjoying this aspect of flying around and exploring and all of that. I think that's good. This is what I wanted.
Unknown location reached.
What? I mean, what do you mean? You say an unknown location, but it looks to me like a wind farm. Nah, went too quick for me. What we got here? Is that copper? Yep, copper. Oh, would you believe it? I'm tired. The other problem as well is I'm playing it on normal. I'm wondering if I would have been better off playing it on easy. Maybe that would have had less.
Detected new objects requiring scanning.
What do you mean, detected new objects requiring scanning? What do you mean? Also, have I moved? No, I'm still right where I was. Good. Oh, look. Also, that was only 5 metals. Ooh, silicon. What does it mean by detected things to
A
scan?
flying creature approaches the airship.
Where? Go away. Bye. I definitely think this would be better with two people, although the food problem would become even more of a problem. But I imagine that somebody would be able to spend time getting the food whilst the other one's flying the ship, so maybe it wouldn't be a problem. Yes, see you later. What am I banging into? I know that feeling. It is cold. It seems really cold this morning.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Why can't I get any closer to that building? I'm holding down shift, which is go up, but I don't seem to be able to go up.
Calories level is decreasing.
Of course. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Got to recharge this. So yeah, I like the idea of the game. I like most of the implementation, but I just think that they need to tone down all of the requirements for food and everything. Copper. As I was saying before, like taking Subnautica as an example, this is very similar to Subnautica, only you're in the sky, not underwater. In Subnautica, it's very difficult to starve to death because you can just go out, grab food. You don't even have to cook the fish. It's better if you cook the fish, but you don't have to. You can just grab one and eat it. Which I'm not gonna lie, is a little bit weird, but you know, that's what sushi is, I guess, in a weird kind of roundabout way. But in this, food is scarce, which, fair enough, you know, we're up in the clouds. It should be hard, but I think one of the first things you need to craft in this is like a garden on here. It doesn't even have to produce a lot of food, just like one lettuce a day or something would be fine. Just to stop the reliance on the lure. The lure. I'm out of battery again. See, this is alright. They've made it so this is manual, so you can pump it. I wish I could get closer. There's something wrong there that I can't get to it. Where's the next one? Where's map? Here it is. Is it telling me to go to that? Turn it right round, I think. Is it maybe that flashing light over there? Welcome in, Appa. That's another high roll. That's been all high rolls today. So I think it wants me to go over to that orange flashing light there. Would you believe it? I'm nearly out of food and water again. It comes to something when the airship runs out of fuel, like slower than I run out of fuel. Do I also say that in a weird way? I mean, to be fair, I could say that however I want. Water. I run out of water. The water in my water don't taste like what it oughta. That's the worst. That is that. Oh, is this the one I've come from? This feels like the one I just came from. It's very confusing.
A flying creature approaches the edge.
Not another flying creature. Will you get lost?
A creature attached itself to the airship.
I think I need to repair. I'm not enjoying it as much as I want. So I like the exploration. I like moving around in this airship and docking with buildings. But I'm having serious problems with food and water. Well, maybe not so much the water, but definitely the food. So there's no food. Apparently, none of that's food. But there's no food. You have to use this thing to get your food. So I've got a lure in there. It has 3 uses. So I can send it down. Yeah, I've got no food in the cooker. And then you sit here and wait. There we go, we got something. And then you raise it. So I can't, no. But obviously if there's 2 people, one you'd be able to do this. Ah. It was bound to happen. You've all been pushing your luck. No. Don't you try and do it as well. So we've got more. We'll raise it back up. We've got another moth. And then we lower it back down. And this is the only way to get the food that I've found so far. Oh, you can rarely find a tin of food. I know, I wouldn't risk it. You don't want to risk it for a biscuit. So we got something. Raise it back up. We have another moth. So we got lucky this time. We got 3 moths. And now the bait's gone. To make a new bait is 5 metal. Oh.
Are they smooth? Or covered in bits of annoying fluff?
I fart in your general direction.
So to craft the lure to get more, it's 5 metals and 5 synthetics. Thanks for the thanks for my balls and farts. So yeah, you just cook your moth, but I now have to spend 5 metal. And now metal, you'd think, this building, look, this is covered in metal. I can't get metal out of it. I can only get metal out of certain things that are floating around. And so, yeah, because of needing the scarcity of metal, there we go, I've had something to eat. Water's not such a problem because this thing's a lot less expensive, I guess. Although I need water, I need a bottle now. Hang on, no, I don't need a bottle. Oh yeah, I do. I've got no. Okay, well that's easily sorted. We'll put that water in there, empty that out, and then use the other bottles in there. So yeah, the food and water is a problem, but like none of these are metal. And I'm struggling to find enough metal, so next location we're going to go to. Also, I can't read this map. I think it's telling me there's something over here. But yeah, aside from the scarcity of food, I'm kind of enjoying it. I didn't like that it didn't tell me what to do or how to do it. But I'm getting there with it. I just dislike the food aspect, honestly, because that is it. Oh yeah, I'm about to go to ads. But yeah, the food aspect is, as we said when we played Return to Moria, it needs to be easier to get food, and we got food pretty easily in that by the end of it. Also, there's nothing that tells me what my maximum height is, so I don't know. That's silicone. Ah. I think I'm probably destroying my ship, you know. I should probably have a look and see if I can... Oh. Hello, metal. Look at the size of that big piece of metal. 5. There's something else there. It keeps highlighting something. Look how it almost destroyed my repair patches. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing.
Approaches the airship.
Not another one. This is another aspect that kind of annoys me with the game. Is so like in a lot of the games, materials are quite scarce. Because you know it makes sense. But in this game, I've got this gun that can suck materials out of everything like that. But why can't I suck all this metal out of this building?
Hydration level is decreasing.
Well, that's blatantly an iron girder or a steel girder there. Why can't I get it? Look, all that metal there, I can't get it. It kind of doesn't really make sense. But maybe I'm just being a bit picky. But yeah, if you're gonna arbitrarily, like, allow me to destroy some buildings but not others, it doesn't make a lot of sense in terms of the game mechanics. What's that? Okay, that's what the copper looks like when you see it. But I like the fact that this is rechargeable like that though. I quite like that, that's quite neat. I'm heading towards that flashing orange light. Yeah, I mean, I get that certain buildings are going to be, like, part of the story, and I don't want you destroying all the buildings, but at the same time, just stop me from destroying any of the buildings then. I'm heading towards something. What's this? I quite like it. I like the... I mean, it's a bit grim. It's a bit, like, there to look at, but it kind of fits. You know, I kind of like it in a weird kind of way. It's like being at the bottom of... right at the bottom of the Subnautica, where it's all lava. Like, the water is coloured by
Location reached.
all the lava. So is this another building that's too tall? Because I don't seem to be able to go up. So I'm actually holding the button to go up at the moment. So yeah, this is another building I can't get to. So obviously there are upgrades to the airship. Also, is the reason it's gone like this, is it because it's more polluted here, or is it just that this is like a specific time of day that this happens? Or a specific day? I honestly think I'm in an area where I can't get to any buildings. I really want that silicon. So with two people, oh look at all this metal I can get. Look how much metal there is there. 5. See, this is pretty cool. Ah. I'm always disappointed when the building doesn't fall down. Nah. So the buildings I've flown from, they actually appear on the map. Ow, stop crashing into me. So they actually appear with a symbol. The ones I haven't been to are the ones that appear as question marks. The white dots appear to be one type of building, and the red dots or orange dots appear to be a different type of building. Speaking of which, where the hell are all of them? Oh, is it night? Should we sleep? It's 11 o'clock at night, look. So there's a lot I like about the game, but there's a lot that is really annoying me. As mentioned by others in chat, the game has some mods which might make the quality, you know, like a few quality of life mods might help. But like, because the game comes out of early access in like a week or so, I very much doubt that the mods will be ready, if you know what I mean. What it also needs as well is what Raft has. You know, like a net that hangs underneath the ship or something that you can pull up every now and then with a load of junk in it. But yeah, I have a feeling it is designed for 2 players, not 1. Because it doesn't feel like any of this is really possible or easy enough in single player.
A flying creature approaches the
Oh, not another one. What is it? Where is it?
creature attached itself to the airship.
See, I do think this would be a lot more fun with more than one person. Like, somebody else could be running around the ship right now, shooting those, getting food, doing water, expand. I mean, I wonder if you can expand the ship out whilst flying. So that white flashing light there, there's no way I'm going to get up there. That's way too tall. I am. You don't believe me, but I am holding down. Hang on. I am holding down the shift key, which is go up. So I guess I'm ignoring that building for now. There isn't a height meter, so I don't know that, you know, there's nothing to tell me that you can't go up that high. What's that? Two metals. Don't you crash into my airship. I'm heading to that orange light then now. Just gonna keep heading around until I find somewhere I can dock. I obviously need some kind of an upgrade to the airship that will enable me to go up. Or maybe the engines the engine that I've placed on the back. Maybe I could place some underneath, pointing down, and go up. It does this, I mean, you'd say, but actually as I'm getting closer, it actually looks like it's way above me, and I am holding down shift, trying to go up, and it's not working. But if there's part of it I can dock with, it looks like I might be able to climb this one.
Unknown location reached. Calories level is decreasing.
Oh yeah, I'm nearly starving and dying of thirst. Hang on. Water's not a problem. Food. I have dust moths, which are going to expire in an hour. So yeah, that's what I'm finding with the game so far. I'm getting duped into thinking I can go somewhere, and then it's like, nope, you can't go there, it's too high. I need to cook that other moth as well before it expires. 30 minutes left before it expires. There we go, I've eaten that. That other one will probably go off in my inventory. See, it looks kind of interesting. I want to go there. The game needs a grappling hook. That's what it needs. Okay, well, where's the next one? It looks like there is none back there. Can I guess I'm just going to have to navigate manually. Over there somewhere, perhaps? These giant lily pads look really interesting. I really want to know what's going on. Let's head towards that question mark there. So this isn't supposed to be a tower I could go to, but can I go to it? What am I hitting? Excuse me, game? What? What? Is this building gonna fall into me now? So, just out of interest... nah, let's not. So, I feel like, once again as well, that they've sort of limited what you can do. I can't go to it. It doesn't look like I could go to this building. Why not? Why can't I go to that building? Oh, how dare you? I just think this is really interesting, like being able to destroy this entire building.
A flyer flying creature approaches the airship.
How dare you?
The creature attached itself to the airship.
Yeah, I wonder what that signifies. Okay, apparently that building can balance in midair until that bit goes. Right, where am I going? This way. Let's head towards those blue lights, or white lights, or whatever colour lights they are. Because obviously those are the only buildings I can dock with. It'd be nice if it'd tell me as I'm flying as well if there's anything I can harvest. But I'm guessing there's going to be like radars and things that will go, oh, materials over here. Because there's already one that, oh, hang on, am I thinking of a different game? No, I'm thinking of Satisfactory. That's what I'm thinking of. I've just got a monster detector, an alien detector. Wow, the game's slowing down a bit here. No, it was only while it was loading there. I think it stopped loading and it's working okay now. So, like, can I get rid of this giant stanchion here and have the building collapse? 5. Okay, now this blue over here, this looks about the right sort of height. Although as I'm getting close to it, it does look a little bit high up. No, it's somewhere I've already looked at, look. Oh, I bet you I'm nearly out of fuel, you know. Being able to destroy these buildings is really cool. I think it's great. How am I doing for fuel? Oh. Actually out of fuel. It's a good thing I checked. Oh look, that tells me the maximum altitude. It's 230 mazzles, whatever mazzles are. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If I head back, then there's probably a lot of buildings I missed. So I didn't have a map at the time. Now I have a map. So I'm hoping if I come back to here, I might find something that that sort of unlocks the next part, so to speak. So some parts that can. Also, I'm not intending to drive straight towards the building. The other thing that's a little bit annoying is like that building, that looks like it'd be really good fun to explore, but it won't let me go in it, will it? Right, so this is this was, sorry, the have I got a map? No, I haven't. So that one's too tall. So that one's too tall, but this is where I was. This is where I came from, so pretty much as you said, I imagine that going back here is where we unlock more of the story. Also, so that's where it is, the standard wind farm. It's so tantalizing, look. I'm so close to that. I'm so close. I really feel like I should be able to just get on it. Right, so this way. So I think what happened there was I ended up flying forwards and going into a higher level area.
Airship's module critically damaged.
I've got repair patches. Where do I put them?
Creature approaches the airship.
Oh, f off.
Creature attached itself to the airship.
Absolute ass. Right, I'm heading towards that building there. Does that look like one I've been to? Yes. There's one over there. With a question mark. Right, that's where we're going. I've more than likely been to that one. So yeah, right now I'm missing valuable resources. This is a problem. There is no, at the moment, there's no way to sort of get these resources as I'm moving. Not like in Raft, where you've got those nets that are gathering stuff for you. Like, I need to be gathering stuff now. I feel like I'm wasting all this time travelling backwards and forwards and doing nothing. So yeah, it definitely feels like it's designed for multiplayers, not single. That orange dot appears to be a little bit high up again. So I'm a tiny bit worried that it's going to be, but it might just be on top of the tower. The light might be on top of the tower, but the actual building is lower. That's what I'm hoping. What's that? Where am I going? Which one? No, I'll keep going towards this one because that one looks like I've been to it. But once again, this is starting to look like it's a bit high up. Do you think this is the fuel tank?
Unknown location reached.
Lovely. And once again, this looks like somewhere that's too tall. Well, looks like we're heading towards these buildings now. So I think I've been to that one, looking at the map. The one on the right. The two on the left I haven't been to, and there's two there, so that's where I'm going to turn and head to. What's betting the reason I haven't been to them is because I can't go high enough. They don't look that high, so fingers crossed. I'd say I'm nearly out of fuel. Looking at that, if that's my fuel, which is what I think it might well be. Also, I can't go high enough, can I, to get onto these?
Unknown location reached.
Yep. Yep, that is definitely... That is definitely the amount of fuel that I've got. So, yeah.
Printing completed.
What's the fuel tank look like? There it is. So, because I've been to that one, I think if I head that direction rather than this direction, I don't know. The game's not telling me what I need to do. It's just, well, I mean, to be fair, it might do if I do that. Use the airship builder. Hang on. Oh, there's a metal collector device. Oh, hello. I said this might happen. Still no food though. I noticed there's still no like
A flying creature approaches the airship.
Great, my gun's out of charge.
A creature attached itself to the airship.
I appreciate that I can just charge it, but I don't appreciate the charge doesn't last long. So do I need to 3D print it? No. "3D print." Right, what's this? We need metal collector and a metal collector.
Printing completed.
So that's one of the things that I've been struggling with, is getting metal. I'm not going to put it right there because I'll want to put a second engine. Does it? How does this work? I mean, that's very precariously balanced. You're really annoying now. I didn't really have much of a choice. And then this is just a giant magnet, I'm guessing.
Printing completed.
But once again, you just know that this is going to be like a one-off part. I'm going to use this one part. And I'm going to have to replace it again. So I don't know what the difference is between the orange flashing lights and the blue flashing lights. Flight of a garden location marked on the radar. What? But I can't reach it. It's too high up. I think once again, it's just that I completely missed what I was supposed to be doing.
Unknown location reached.
It's not unknown, it tells me on the radar that it's the explore the lower landing area. Well, I mean, I can't very well explore the higher landing area. I can't get up there. Have I not been here before? Anyway, I feel like I've been here before. Ouch.
Uncharted area. The preliminary analysis started. Hydration level is decreasing.
Well, it's
Analysis
raining.
completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Oh, look. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I wanted to leave this space for when I put another engine on. Because you know I'm going to put another engine on at some point. Okay, we've got a new area to explore. And also, objects that need scanning. Are these the objects that need scanning? I love watching everything explode into like spheres like that. It's really satisfying. It's like that Astroneer. Everything you farm just turns into like little balls. It's great. I didn't expect that lower landing pad had no connection to the rest of the location. It looks like the higher ones were used here for convenience, and this one just fell apart. I need to increase the flight altitude. I passed the wind farm, saw an old crashed airship with a ruined turbine. I've discovered a way to craft some components in a more efficient way. This should help. I should also look for supplies of helium on upper part of wind farm. Well, the wind farm's too high. That's where I've been there. That's the place that I keep flying past and can't get to.
Calories level is decreasing.
Of course I'm starving to death. I'm always starving to death. I mean, I've been complaining about the food and the resource gathering. But, I mean, if I'm honest, I haven't died from starvation yet. The only way I've died so far is when I jumped down from a great height. And to be fair, it wasn't even that high. Oh, yes, Appa as well. Seeing as you're here, so I saw an article online that Zeeka's, the guy that makes Lethal Company, he hasn't done any updates since December because he's been too busy playing Reaper. But apparently he's got a lot of ideas of improvements for Reaper that he's going to sort of put into Lethal Company. One of which, that I thought sounded quite interesting, was he's going to make new things in the game that need more than one person to carry, I think. But yeah, he's been too busy playing Reaper. Which I thought that was quite funny. Right, I'm getting tired, I'm getting hungry, and I'm getting thirsty. Do I have food? Yes. I've got water. I've always got water. Although I haven't got a condenser in here, so... But I'm kind of enjoying it, this game. I just don't like the loop for the food. It's kind of annoying. However, now I have that metal thinger. All I need is metal and synthetics, and I've got it constantly getting me metal, and synthetics are like, oh no, there's some synthetics. So, you know, I don't think it's the worst now. I don't like that it doesn't tell me where I can go, but I guess if I'm following the story and only following the story, it's probably not a big deal. Also, I'm going to need a chest putting down because my inventory is starting to fill up. So can I put this cat down on the floor as well? I mean, I could just lie him on the floor. Yay, boiled lettuce for dinner. Woo, so excited. The magnet broke. I didn't get bad. Oh no, hang on. No, it's broke. I didn't get a bad amount of oh no, hang on, that's not doing anything. I didn't get a bad amount of use out of that magnet, honestly. So that was worth it, I think.
Printing completed.
The only problem with it is that it didn't last very long, but it got a fair bit of stuff. Oh, I didn't send the lure down.
System has dealt with viral
Oh no! Whoops. I might have just eaten that lettuce straight off the thing. Let's get a chest placed down. Synthetic compound. What? Why is it saying I can't place it down? What? What is wrong? I can't. Why can't I do this? What's it go? Oh no, I've got no synthetic compound. I see. It's not synthetic. Oh god. Where is the compound? Here it is. There we go. There we go. Now, I have noticed that this storage box that I'm about to put down, I have noticed that this has weight. So I'm guessing because we're on an airship. Yeah, I'm guessing because we're on an airship that I have like a weight limit, but I've not seen anything telling me I have a weight limit. So that's interesting. No, I'll keep the 100 in there and I'll keep 98 on me. I don't know if I can craft from storage. I am about to find out. A storage chest doesn't hold a lot. Right, so let's carry on exploring this. I've eaten. Oh, I need to rest. Let's rest. Let's go out on an adventure after a bit of rest. The story's intriguing me. I am interested in where this goes. You know what I mean? I mean, like, why is the planet like this? Am I going to cure the planet? Am I going to end up dying on the planet? Am I going to end up getting back up to the space station? So yeah, I am interested. But the food situation is irritating me. Especially because food expires as well. So it's not even like you can gather lots of food and keep it in your inventory for when you're getting hungry, because the food will go off before you can eat it. We all know how I feel about those mechanics in games. I think it's quite an interesting world. Like, what happened here? And I already know that you get to go below, down there. So, like, what's it like down there? Why? Do you know what I mean? Why is it like this? So as I said, I am interested in playing this, honestly. It's just that some of the mechanics in the game are incredibly irritating for me. Oh, full of metal again. I think I'm done here anyway. It says I've got to go to the wind farm location, which I've been to the wind farm about 20 times. After this next use, I will leave that. I'm not getting any more. I've got plenty of metal, look. So one of my biggest complaints was getting metal. As you can see, that's no longer a problem. I've got plenty of copper, silicon. I mean, I don't even know what to do with those. I haven't even got any recipes for them yet. So that'll be interesting. I'll keep that on me. I don't know if I can craft from storage. Right, the wind farm. Is that what it's telling me that is? Well, I guess we're moving on. So this isn't the wind farm. There's the wind farm, look. So there has to be a lower wind farm. There's a thing down there, looks like I might be able to get to it, But I can't see an airship wreck down there. I mean, there might be by the time I get there, because I might crash into it myself. And more than likely will do, to be fair. Scan the broken turbine from the airship wreck. Okay.
Warning. Low altitude.
Tell me I've got a low attitude.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Surprise, surprise. I'm trying to get good at parking, but unfortunately, I didn't manage it. I didn't manage to do what I wanted to do anyway with the parking. Oh, scan. Scan, scan, scan. Oh, that's copper. What's this? This is an airship wreck? It doesn't look like a... It looks like somebody built a house. How did that guy notice this was an airship wreck? Yeah, this game basically feels like Subnautica. Like everything about this feels like when you find the base. What do you mean my lure has worn out? What? What do you mean my lure has worn out? I haven't used my lure. Does it just expire over time? Or is it on about this magnetic one? Oh, it probably is. So what's the betting that that turbine needs copper? Because it's given me copper right by the turbine. So, can we now craft? Do I need to? Nope. So, I'm guessing that now I could just place it down there. Nope. Research. Excuse me? I thought this was glass. Is that telling me that the glass is broke? Machine parts. I need 6. I can make machine parts, can't I? Is that what I can do in the suit printer? So where does this go? Does this have to go?
Printing completed.
Can I attach it to the front here or something? I don't really understand. Walls outside. I don't have walls, I have windows. Do you want me to put a wall here? Is that what you're telling me, game? There aren't walls. I need to research walls? Surely not. Oh. Apparently yes, I do need to research walls. And then can I make this into a wall then? Is that what we're doing here? And then we want to put a turbine down.
The limit of maximum flight altitude reached.
Hey, that looks good, and that's not dangerous in the slightest, is it, if I walk under that? So now, does that mean I can go up? Oh my god, I seem so much faster as well. What the hell? I can get up here now, look.
A flying creature approaches the airship.
What do you mean by a flying creature? Ah, ads. Absolute ass. I was going to be finishing in a bit.
Creature attached itself to the airship.
Okay. We can get up here now. Yay! That wasn't the greatest of landings.
Unknown landing pod entered the atmosphere.
Unknown what? What do you mean? Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, this feels like a good place to end for now. It doesn't though, because I've just had an advert break. Actually, we're in advert breaks. That's even worse. I apologise to everybody for the advert breaks. If I'd have noticed it earlier, I would have skipped it. Oh, batteries. Yay. Oh, I can make a bigger balloon. I think the game's trying to tell me it doesn't want me to come up here. It wants me to go up the garden. But I'm not going up the garden. I'm not going to start another part of a story until I'm done here. Hang on, what's damaged? What is... a repair patch or repair tool? Can I craft repair patches in this? Yes. Oh, a motherboard. An upgrade module. So now I can go up. So I think, so next week, obviously next week's streams will be Satisfactory again. But I'll probably do the same as I've done this week. So I'll do like Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Satisfactory. Thursday, I'll do this again. And see if it gets a bit better. Food is still a problem, but everything else isn't so bad now. So maybe, because I can just concentrate on the food, it's going to be a lot better. Now I can go higher. That might be interesting. There's loads of stuff for me to collect on this platform. I just need to get to my airship. That's another thing. It doesn't seem to tell me where my airship is.
Calories level is decreasing.
I know. Oh, interesting. So if you leave the boiled dust lettuce in that thing, it will stay there forever. It doesn't seem to go off. Quite a lot of games do that. At least with this as well. This condenser membrane, when it breaks, it turns back into...
Printing completed.
It turns back into the materials, well, some of the materials that it was originally. Right, I'm going to finish up there because it's nearly time for work. I didn't enjoy it at first, found it a bit too hard, but I am interested as to where the story's going, and I am kind of enjoying it now. It's kind of fun. Now I've got my turbine, I can go higher. I've got something automatically getting me metal, speaking of which. I think it's got some interesting mechanics. So yeah, I will give it another shot. I'll have another go next week and see how I get on. And yeah, so I will end the stream at that. Is there anybody I know streaming? There is Satisfactory. There's Voyagers of Nera. Don't know what that is. Clothing Store Sim. Well, that feels like something that some people here might be interested in. So, yeah, I'm going to ride out to Utsumi Melee, although I hope she's going to move from there. Alright, have a great day today. I'm going to get myself sorted before work.